Welcome back to Sportsbook Review Videos. We cashed two very big props on Sunday to move us even at 2-2 on week number 10. We are 60, 42, and 2 on the year in our NFL prop betting picks, and let's try to finish out the week with a couple more winners, courtesy of Bovada Sportsbook for the Monday Night Football matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Giants. And I have a couple of plays and a couple of Bengals here. First off, Andy Dalton, over under a half of an interception thrown, whether or not he's going to throw one tonight. Over on this one has odds of minus 140, so a lot of chalk leaning towards that direction, even though he's only thrown 3 picks this season. I think Andy Dalton has a very good chance of throwing another one here. The first time in back-to-back weeks he would have thrown one this season, even though Bengals are coming off of a bye week after their tie 2 weeks ago against the Washington Redskins. But the Giants' defense is the biggest reason why I like this play here. They've been pretty good against opposing quarterbacks this season. Leave out the fact they've given up a few more yards here. That's not the biggest thing in this one. They've actually given up fewer touchdowns than they have picks this year. And Dalton's already been kind of a substandard quarterback without Hugh Jackson this season because he hasn't been throwing very many touchdowns as well. Giants have only given up 7 touchdowns to opposing quarterbacks. That ranks them 5th best in the league, and they are only one of 4 defenses that have more interceptions than passing touchdowns allowed this season. With Dalton on the road here in this one, he only has about a 1.6 touchdown to interception ratio in his career on the road. I think over half of interception at minus 140 is a great play here to start off with Andy Dalton. Another Bengal that I really like on the over tonight is Gio Bernard's over-under for rushing and receiving yards in this one, all the way up to 72.5. The Bengals' two-headed rushing monster has been one of the things going right for them this season. Jeremy Hill's been pretty good. But on first and second down, we could be seeing even more of Gio Bernard in this one, especially if the Bengals fall behind in this one. The Giants, on the other hand, their defense has been a little bit worse against the run, and Bernard has been absolutely outstanding with volume and the work he's been getting over the last 4 weeks, averaging 86 yards from scrimmage over his last 4 games. He has double-digit rush attempts in his last 3. As long as we get similar rushing attempts and another 4 or 5 targets for him in the passing game, I think this game's going to be a dump-off game for Andy Dalton, considering, like we just talked about, Giants defense has been pretty good against opposing wide receivers. That means that it could be a Tyler Eifert and Gio Bernard game in the passing game for Dalton. I think over 72.5 rushing and receiving yards. Great play for a guy that has big playability here for the Cincinnati Bengals. That'll do it for me this time. Make sure you check out some of my other NBA plays coming out today. We've been crushing it over there as well. But until then, for Sportsbook Review, I'm Jordan Sharp.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SBR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much, much more.